name is Dion Davis. If you're here for the first time, please subscribe to this channel. Because if you subscribe to this channel, I know for a fact you'll live longer, and also, hey, it supports me. And also click on that like button and also hit that bell notification for more videos in the future. So today I'm basically going to give some tips on how to become the next big YouTuber, or how to manage being a small YouTuber to get to a bigger goal. And it's best to explain this stuff from a smaller perspective, because I've been a smaller YouTuber for a while, but I also been helping out other people who actually became bigger over the years. I'm helping people edit videos, and it's like, where am I going? You know, where's my fame? You know, where's my fame? All right, so let's get into it. So the first thing, the most important thing that you need to remember is define what success means to you and remember it. Simple as that. Figure out what success is and remember it. Keep it in the back of your head. What do you think success is? Do you think success is making money on YouTube, or do you think success is becoming a content creator that will eventually change people's minds? Get people talking. That's been my goal since I started this Dion 14. With all these other YouTube channels that I have, these are basically the same goal. When you have multiple channels, you have different goals. But if you are a content creator on YouTube and you do multiple things, you need to have multiple different goals. You can't have one singular goal, because again, if you're going to be in different type of channels, and I know a lot of people who might be watching this video either have a gaming channel, a vlog channel, or any other channel that are something like this, you need to understand that each goal is going to be different. Your niche is going to be different, and also the reaction, the attention is going to be different every single time, because there's bigger channels out there. There's bigger people that actually just somehow fight over or somehow overshadow a small channel. So define what success means and remember it. So the next thing I want to talk about is develop your goals and your content, and then eventually you need to map it all out. Now, you got to understand that YouTube is a really confusing structured site, and with a extremely competitive community. There's going to be people who plays a game just like you, who has better enthusiasm, better look, better channel in general. Let's say y'all both have, let's say, for example, y'all have the same amount of subscribers. One person is utilizing the search engine optimization. One person is using tags and using just simple stuff because they feel like, hey, that's the best way, because they don't want to put too much work into it. After mapping everything out, goals and content and everything else like that, is utilizing these search engine optimizations. You need to appeal to the new algorithm, because the algorithm uses the SEOs. That's the only way. That's really one of the most important things that you can actually do right now. If you can make content around search engine optimizations, then your content and your goal will start to work well. And then once you start to map it out, everything will eventually start to fall into place. The next thing is be consistent. And when I mean be consistent, be consistent. I am a true example of inconsistency. Is that the way to say it? I started out on YouTube as saying, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and I never do it. Sometimes life gets in the way. Either you lose motivation, or sometimes you just don't have content to make. You lose focus. And that's something that really happened to me. And that's why I am now understanding my goals were extremely vague. And like certain times a few years ago, I really thought that I was about to be the biggest YouTuber in the world. I was gonna do this, I was gonna do that, but no, it did not work out. So these next few steps are a little bit more important, because these steps basically help you continue on, you know, your content, your goals, your niche, utilizing SEOs, and also sharing your videos to the community and whatnot. The thing that you really need to also check up on a daily is your analytics. The analytics is your lifeline. That lifeline will give you every single piece of information about your video. The impressions, who's viewing it, how many subscribers that you have right now viewed your video, where's your video being viewed at, which tags that you've been using got most views, the whole entire 9 yards. Once you get to that point where you can get your videos monetized, there's an option for revenue, so you can see how much money you made from those views that you had. Now, since being a small YouTuber, you might see a smaller number than usual. You might see a 30, 100, maybe lucky enough you got 200 views. Once you can figure out where most of your views are coming from, you can somehow appeal to that mass. Part of the analytics, it has audience retention. Audience retention basically has just a rundown of how many minutes somebody's watching your video. In my case, from my previous video, everything started off good in the beginning, and then eventually in the middle of the first at least 51 seconds of the video, everything seemed to go down. But then eventually, everything stayed kind of constant all the way to the end. You might be looking at your retention time from your current video. Now, you might feel a little down because only about a minute of your video was watched, and you have a 7-minute video. That means that you have to somehow try to change up the structure. Either you have to somehow make a different type of content, or somehow you have to figure out what people want to watch. Once you learn from your analytics, it can actually help you improve your channel. Now again, I said these results may vary, but there is a few tools on YouTube that you can use today that can actually improve or actually enhance your analytics, and it can enhance your way that you view things on YouTube. The things that you may need to actually start working on, especially SEOs and titles and everything like that. So again, results may vary. These are the tips that you can actually use to help improve yourself as a small channel. I know I said these results may vary, but these are common tips that pretty much every single YouTuber has given to everybody for years. And being a small YouTube channel, I know for a fact that it's going to be difficult, but if you want to have something that can improve your analytics and improve the way you write your titles, the way you make your thumbnails, and everything up and above, you can use TubeBuddy. Now, I have a link in the description below. TubeBuddy is a pretty decent service. It has a lot of things that a lot of YouTubers need. TubeBuddy integrates directly into your YouTube studio. They have a few options that you can use. They have an option for Keyword Explorer, SEO Studio, Video Topic Planner, Tag List, and Best Time to Publish, and a lot more. Especially with the Keyword Explorer, you can actually search up a bunch of keywords for your tags to see what actually works well on your channel. It helps show how that tag works on your channel, and also shows how much that tag works on YouTube. As a small channel, it's going to have a really low impact because you barely have any videos, and you might be using the same exact tags. Plus, has a bunch of other tools like the SEO Studio, which actually helps you create the best search engine optimization for your video, and also tells you what's the best time to publish, and also gives you the options for a lot of different things. And I'm happy that I'm using TubeBuddy, and also I'm using vidIQ. Basically, it improves your YouTube studio with lots of different ways you can improve your channel. From changing the way you put your tags on your video, changing the way how you write your descriptions. But with TubeBuddy and vidIQ both together onto your YouTube studio, it can improve your way on YouTube drastically. Now, they all have paid versions, but if you somehow find a way to utilize either a free trial with TubeBuddy, or if you somehow utilize the free version of vidIQ, once you get to that point of learning how to use SEOs properly and learning how to use proper tags. So I found a different few articles, and I found a different few services that you can use today to improve your tags, to improve your titles and descriptions. And you put those into YouTube Studio while using TubeBuddy and vidIQ to improve everything. So you're not just stuck to just using TubeBuddy, you're not just stuck to using vidIQ. There's other free online services that's just on their own that can help you write the best tag, write the best title and descriptions. TubeBuddy gives you a percentage on how your SEO is working. So if you're at 100%, you're good. Then after that, all it falls down is to your content. So go ahead, become the next big YouTuber. You know, leave me some room for subscribers. But once you get to that point, just let me know. And again, everything would not be possible without TubeBuddy helping me out, vidIQ helping me out, and basically every single other YouTuber that's been helping everybody out for years. So I'm not gonna go ahead and say, hey, just listen to me. There's other YouTubers, there's other channels out there that does the same exact thing that I'm doing today, but I just wanted to change up the structure. I wanted to talk about what I'm doing. Like again, I have my studio here and everything. I'm just trying to improve my content. I'm trying to improve my way of life. I'm trying to do everything that I need to do in order to continue with my goal, because I had issues in my time with YouTube, either with the algorithm, or just I wasn't really feeling motivated to create anymore. And eventually down the line, I got the motivation to create again. I eventually had a lot of stress in creating my company, and it just, at the end of it, it worked out. I mean, it's a small place, it's a small startup, but it does its job, and I'm just excited. I'm happy to be part of a bigger thing, and it's just crazy. So I'm gonna have 2 videos out this week. I just want to be a little serious today, so I'm gonna have another video out this week. I'll link it somewhere, but I just wanted to change up the mode. I wanted to kind of just, you know, help out a lot of people, because I've been on a lot of YouTube promotion groups, on Facebook, and to be to my honest opinion, they don't work out well. I mean, everybody's on these groups, and they're like, "Hey, subscribe to my channel, be a permanent subscriber, do this and do that," and it's like you're basically forcing somebody to sub to your channel. Now, the people that I sub to, I actually watched their videos, I enjoyed their videos, and I gave them positive content, positive feedback. And that's the thing that people need to start doing on YouTube again. There's no community. And if there is a community, it's not showing its true colors like it used to do before. And I was part of a time on YouTube where the community was super strong, and then out of nowhere, everybody wanted to focus on making money. And then when people started to focus on making money, everything just basically just turned to what it is now. A cluster of people doing the same exact thing just to get ahead. And I think that's the only way that you can really get far on YouTube, is by basically doing the same exact thing. But you need to be original. And that's the one thing that I tell a lot of people when they're trying to start their channel. And I'm saying that from my perspective of that being a small channel and also helping other channels out over the years. You need to keep your stuff original. You need to be who you are, and you also, and even if you're talking right now, like I'm doing, I'm being completely honest. You need to be who you are. You need to stay exactly where you at. Don't change up your don't change up your stuff just because. Like you can't follow the same exact thing that PewDiePie did, and then and think it's gonna be the biggest thing. PewDiePie started out as a small channel, and then he blew up, and then after that he kept blowing up, and then now he's just and to this day he's still gaining subscribers day to day. It's going to take time. You can't rush it. You need to take time. And I'm saying that to myself as well. It's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. But if you do have other talents, you can also utilize that stuff outside of YouTube. And that also can actually improve your presence on YouTube if you start telling people, hey, I have a YouTube channel. I make graphics. I do this. I make gaming videos. And eventually sponsors will come to you, and down the line, you might get your own show. Eventually, there's going to be people like myself who owns a production company that will see your videos and would like to help you continue producing it. Like, that's all it does. That's all it takes. It just takes you taking time and then waiting for the right person to hit you up to collaborate, or it just takes that time. It just takes time just to get where you want to be. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I know it's rather long, but these are the tips. Everything I said today will be in the description below, and just enjoy your time on YouTube. It's going to be hard, but you will get to your goals. Remember that. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.